green lights, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, with Friedman having a monster start, but Endam is on the inside line. Letting each other live. Oh, whoa, this is gonna cause some chaos, ladies and gentlemen. Big pile up. Big pile up. Both Ferrari drivers. It's almost identical to Spa. Two drivers of the same team in the same car, and just the driver separating them. What I wanted to say was Gamble is probably so fast. He lives in French, doesn't speak a word of French, so he's using his hands and feet all day to try and communicate. So he's a trained hand and footman, basically. And don't Google that. That's not gonna be good for your sleep tonight. And Marshall has been passed by Darrell. So these guys, Marshall had a little bit more pace. So Marshall will be looking to get past Darrell again. And then Richards, very fast guy. So we do want to keep an eye on this. This train of three could get very exciting. And here we have it. Moss is back in the fight. Fight for P3, ladies and gentlemen. We've got P3, P4 and P5 right behind each other. But Darrell is defending like a lion from the Leo. We have a back marker in the mix, ladies and gentlemen. Because that's not a Porsche, and that's not the Porsche from... oh, as these guys touch a little bit. Ninrich right up on Darrell's ass. See Darrell making a mistake for real this time, and that's he's coming back though in front Lynn Richards and Marshall Moss very close together. If this is, well, I was gonna say this can be enjoyment or it's gonna end up in tears, but Fezzy Binks has closed the gap, and we see Kyle Williams behind as well. A 5-man train, ladies and gentlemen. We will be sticking here. We're gonna be going to Marshall Moss, right bang smack in the middle of this group of 5. We will be following this. Look at him. Darrell, Nin Richard, Marshall Moss, Fezzy Binks, Kyle Williams, all in one camera. But that Porsche, oh. Getting into the mix. Blue flagged car. Not the best way to let people pass, but you don't have to get off the track to let people pass. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. And we have Marshall in the sandwich, Nin Richard and Fezzy Binks. Don't know if he ever had a sandwich in his life, but he does have one tonight. The Lex is almost coming to a full stop this time. With Kyle Williams still behind. So Kyle Williams is gonna be the next guy that's gonna be having to have a little patience. But he's stopping. King's EA is doing a great job. It got a little exciting, but nonetheless, great job. Everybody survived. We're still in the same train. Here we go. The thing is, as we see Nin Richard and Marshall Moss having a moment together. Marshall Moss was the 3rd guy in the sandwich, is now the 5th guy in the sandwich. I believe Fezzy Binks didn't have a great qualifying, Kyle Williams didn't have a great qualifying, but they're moving up through the field, and they will for sure be trying to get a at least a podium for Fezzy or Kyle to finish off that 1, 2, 3 exclusive podium on the endurance tonight. But being faster isn't it. You gotta make the move. Oh, Marshall, the inside of Fezzy. Great move by Marshall, and Fezzy for noticing Marshall making the move. Fezzy was feeling a little bit too comfortable over there, and Marshall capitalized on it. Marshall on his way to claim his spot behind me and Richard again. We will be. Will Friedman is off the jacks, and where is Endam? Lost a lot of time. Endam coming up on the last corner right now, and Friedman is already out of the pit lane. So Will Friedman did a great job staying out longer than Endem. And here we go Marshall, there we go Fezzy. With Marshall, in my opinion, having a little better pit stop than Fezzy. Fighting for podium positions. You can fuck off with your team orders and we're just gonna be driving. But I think Marshall is being the nice guy over here. Letting Endem go without much of a struggle. And I'm ready to be switching back to TV again, ladies and gentlemen. But for now, we're staying on board. Daryl on the inside, Endem on the outside. Daryl is not gonna be making this easy. But Endem is already passed. And we have, and this is good to see, right? We left. Everybody started pitting. But now we have Nin Richard, Marshall Moss and Fezzy Binks. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody done their pit stops. And we see Marshall on the inside at Nin Richard. Oh, little bumper car game over. Oh, Nin Richard losing out. Bumper cars coming out of the first corner, touching once, touching twice, and then going up the hill towards the third corner. They hit each other again, and that's Nin Richard sadly spinning out. It would have been so nice to keep that battle going till the end of the race. What I did just now is the minutes, and if somebody is a mathematician over here, please enlighten me. I did 37 minutes divided by the lap time, and then I divide that answer by 12 seconds. So if that's the math I'm mathing, if that's correct or not correct, just let me know. We're gonna be counting in some back markers and stuff like that, so the last 5 to 10 minutes Endem should be on the backside of Mr. Will Friedman. It's gonna be very tough, I think, for Endem to come close at this rate. But you never know, never say never. And like I say, my math isn't the best, so I might be counting wrong as well. Amica and Manguela Severa. I love that name, Severa. I think with my Dutch language, I think that Severa or Cerveza is the only Spanish thing I can speak out good enough to actually sound like a Spanish guy. But I'm totally not. I'm 100% Dutch, ladies and gentlemen. And what are we gonna be looking at? Outside for Fezzy, inside for Daryl. Daryl having a worse line, Fezzy possibly coming up. Oh, Daryl keeping me in. I was gonna say Fezzy possibly coming up on the inside with a little slingshot, but not gonna happen. Mini recap. Oh, and we see Daryl going very wide. Very wide and outbraking himself completely, going straight into the first corner. And Marshall Moss on his backside. Fezzy past Daryl. Kyle past Daryl. And Marshall right up the ass or even past Daryl. Still behind Daryl. We're staying on the TV cam with Will Friedman. See what Endem is gonna do. Is Will Friedman gonna be nervous, or is he gonna be bringing it home? Oh, yep, that's Kutorm, I believe. Kutorm making room, but this is Will Friedman last corner. Endem on his backside through the last corner, but these guys are 1-2. Will Friedman in 1. And Endem in P2. And our top 3 guys. I just want to give him a shout out for Will Friedman. Didn't have the pace on race pace alone. Had a great pit stop and finished in P1. Then we had Endem. Great race pace. Didn't have such a good stop. P2. And then we have Fezzy Binks with all around great race. Great pace. Great pit stop. And due to incidents with others and own race finesse, made it to P3 on the podium.